And we are now in the second week of recognizing some of the capital area's most remarkable women. The 4 finalists were nominated by you, and tonight we take you out to Point Capee Parish, where Miss Gail Hurst has devoted a lifetime to helping others.
She's the first face you'll see when you walk into Point Capee Banner.
I just think it's just a natural thing with me. You know, if I see somebody need help or can't help somebody, I want to help them.
Gail Hurst is retired from the nonprofit sector, but she says that's a business you can never truly leave.
And they all told me, you will never get out of this business. And I have never got out of this business.
Gail has devoted her life to making the Point Capee community a better place, and it doesn't go unnoticed.
Gail is a catalyst for change through her patient and persistent education and persuasion of those who can donate resources and time. She breaks down barriers of race, religion, and gender.
Gail was the first director of Hope Ministry in Point Capee, a position she held for more than a decade.
One of the persons at that time who was putting the organization together asked my very good friend, Mrs. Mildred Dewey, about a person who would be interested in a position like that. And Mrs. Dewey called my name.
Gail had already devoted more than 20 years to the Catholic Church, teaching religion and working with kids.
I kind of knew my community because, you know, being involved with children and the church and youth groups, you kind of already know your community.
After Hope Ministries, Gail went on to work for Pico Lift, stepping outside of Louisiana to bring new ideas home.
I was really impressed at a lot of things that I learned going around to all these different states.
After 5 years with Pico Lift, Gail decided to start her own nonprofit called Fuel.
A lot of people I talk to think that they have to have a PhD to do a service. They think they have a PhD to be a volunteer in a certain organization or be. That is not true. You have gifts, and it's going to come natural when you finally reach that point.
Gail's face has graced many publications, which she says is an honor, but creating change takes a village.
She builds bridges, never perceives anyone as an enemy, only as potential allies in the move to enhance the lives of all who live in Point Capee.
I would never have been able to do any of the thing I do with or without money. And I do a lot of asking if it wasn't for the heart of this community.
And Gail tells us that she just received her second dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. She's feeling great, and she says she's looking forward to things getting back to normal. You can find more of Gail's story on our website, brproud.com.